Well, hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Wherever you're seeing this, this is live stream. I just did a live stream on my other channel. And I thought, well, while I'm sitting here doing live streams, let's just come on and do this. In true INFP form, this is what my channel is all about. For those of you who watch me regularly, you know. Those you don't, I'm telling you now. Surprise! That's the way we roll. We just do whatever we feel like doing at the time. So here I am, just for a few minutes. I can't let the battery run out. I don't have my computer plugged in. But yeah, I just did a live stream on my travel channel, and I thought, well, I'm already dressed up. Why don't I do one that I was going to do next week? Just go ahead and do it now. So hey, so we're gonna do. I did some polls. I do in the community section. If you haven't looked, I know I'm talking loud tonight, and I don't. I have no idea why. I need to turn the volume down probably, but I am talking a little bit loud. I apologize. Hope you don't have your earbuds in. You'll go deaf. But in the community section, I frequently put polls, and I put polls in there just for you all to have something to do. But I like to use that information to make videos with. And so I have two polls that I'm going to talk about what the results were. But before I do that, I'll have to say I'm going to tell on myself. I will have to say, and I'll probably cough tonight because I've been talking on the other channel. Excuse me. But I will have to say and tell on myself that I was going to do live streams this summer because it's easier than to upload. I'm too lazy to upload from the camera and to do everything that's required. It's a little bit more work. It's easier to do this. I think it's more fun to do this. Um, this is what I look like. I dressed up today, but this is basically what I look like when I'm showing my feet and how I talk and whatnot. But stay on track. But what I didn't realize, I thought this is going to be easy. I'll just do live streams this summer, and because it's too hot and I'm too lazy to do a lot of uploading and messing around. My computer's falling apart. Quite literally, it's breaking apart and it's new. Um, so it didn't occur to me that I've got to scrub up first to do a live stream. If I do a regular video, I don't have to get dressed. You just see my socks or you see nature or whatever I want to show you. But this way, thanks for the like, people are coming in, they come in, they like, and then they're leaving. That's fine. Everybody's busy. I understand that. But now I'm thinking, I thought, my gosh, I'm doing live streams. I got to scrub up. I got to get dressed. I got to be clean. I got to look right. This is more high maintenance than actually the videos are. So I probably will be. I have a couple of ideas that I want to do, and I will not do that in the live stream. So I'm rambling, but I did want to put that out there that I thought it was going to be easier, but I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a lot harder to do live streams because I have to scrub up. But poll results. Two polls on there I want to talk about. One was I've said if based on the last live stream is that we thought that tie dye clothing, t-shirts, because I had tie dye t-shirt on, um, was might be an INFP thing. And so I had a poll. Do you own any tie dyes? And it's about 50-50. It's not really 50-50. It's are you wearing a tie dye today? Mustang Mindscapes. Hey, I got this on from doing another channel. I always wear this on my other channel, and so I'm going to have to talk about tie dye. Yeah. So about 54% or something like that um, don't like tie dye, and about the rest percent, 40 whatever percent. My math's not good. That's not. INFPs don't use to study math. Don't like tie dyes. But I'm wondering if that's a generational thing. Now, me, I'm a boomer, and we invented tie dye. We didn't, but we claim we did, but we didn't. But it's popular with the boomer generation. And I think it's popular with, if I could do the alphabet soup, and those of you who know me know I don't do alphabet soup very well, but the generations I get mixed up. Are we on generation Y now? Is it generation? Somebody help me out here. Is it Gen X, millennials, and Gen Y? Is that how it goes? But the youngest ones probably like the tie dye. I think they're more laid back. Um, they're more in. I watch the reels. I do. I don't watch IG, but I do watch Facebook reels. And there's somebody on there that does the different generations. It seems like those in the last generation, which is what X, Y, one or the other, um, they do everything on their phone. They go into a restaurant and the guy wants to help them. He says, "I'm trying to order from your app." He said, "Well, we don't have an app." So the guy had to leave. You're like, okay. And I'm like, well, that's just like when INFP is like the kind of boomer kind of thing. Well, okay. They probably like tie dyes too, but maybe the millennials do not. And maybe the Gen. I have one millennial child and I have two in the, what is it? What did I say? X? Gen X. I have two Gen Xers and one millennial. None of those, none of my three are tie dye people. None of my grandchildren are tie dye people that I know of. Um, so that got missed. It's funny, somebody came in and said, I've got tie dye on today. But the second poll, and I'm not going to stay too long today. I'm just being silly, unless somebody comes on and wants to talk. The second poll is I put on there, I thought it was kind of funny. I put on there, and it was based on a INFP video I saw. Now, that's all I'll say, but I don't want to try to copy it or whatever. I thought, well, I'm going to put a poll up there. When you walk into a venue, an entertainment venue, what's the first thing that you look for? And I think of the fourth choice, but the choices were you walk into the venue, in the entertainment venue, you do you look for a place to sit down first? Do you look for the bathroom first? Do you look for an exit first? Or do you look for someone to chat up a conversation with first? And the top two answers, the last two got zero responses. I knew that talking to somebody, a stranger, wasn't going to work too much. But the first two, which surprised me, you look for bathrooms and you look for a place to sit down. I think the sit down came first by just a hair. Uh, my question is to the INFPs out there, what are you doing in the bathroom? I want to know. Somebody's got to comment, either chat or on replay. Comment. What are you doing in the bathroom? Why are you looking for the bathroom first? And I could see a place to sit down to a point. But I got a big kick out of that. I had to say that to you. I had to just tease you a little bit. Like, what are you doing? Now, what I do a combination. What I do, if it's like a restaurant kind of a place, a building where you're supposed to sit down, like doesn't hold more than 100 people, something like that. I mean, not a big concert hall or whatever that holds tens of thousands of people. Just a regular, like say a restaurant type thing. Um, or if it is a theater, just a regular theater, the first thing I look for is the emergency exit. That's the first thing I look for is the emergency exit. Now I didn't put emergency exit as one of the questions because I figured people would might look for emergency exit, but I look for the exit and emergency exit first. Then I look for a place to sit near the emergency exit. I want to have I want to have everything covered. I will not sit down with my back unless my back's against the wall. Watched too many westerns growing up. Don't sit with your back against the wall. Back not against the wall. That's not no. So yeah, so that's how I do it. And then third, I look for the bathroom. Now sometimes if I can't see, and I try to get the bathroom kind of in proximity to the other two, or at least I know how I will sit down. No, I sit down and then I look for the bathroom. But then while I'm sitting there, before I need to go to the bathroom, I'll mark a trail like a rat in a maze, mark the trail through how I'm going to weave through the tables and chairs and the best way to get there and the shortest way to get there, when to get there. So there's not a long line. I'm female. That's the thing about the bathroom. Men's bathroom never has a line, women's always has long lines. So, yeah, so there's that. We have a couple of people here. So, yeah, so answer the question. That's the big question of the day. I cannot sleep tonight until I get an answer. Why did look for the bathroom come first? Hey, it's 2 a.m. I know. I know. You should be asleep. Are you getting up or are you going to bed? Are you in transition? Are you cycling out? What are you doing, Ingrid? Inquiring minds want to know. Glad to see you. I figured, well, yeah, I know it's really late where you are. I just said I came on because I did a live stream on my other channel. I'm already dressed, so I might as well come in here and just talk for a few minutes and see who's here, who's not here. Do my poll questions. Oh, you're trying to get to sleep. Yeah. I think, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that and why you can't sleep. I noticed a lot of saying INFPs don't sleep well, and I thought, well, I sleep really well. I sleep too much, but then I thought, well, when I was you all's age, I didn't sleep well at all either, and maybe when you get old like me, you do sleep. Actually, when I was younger, and I tried to go to sleep one time. There was a phase in my 20s when I had serious insomnia, and I thought, well, I will get the phone book out. That's back when you had regular phones, you had phone books before the internet and all that. I'll read the yellow pages, the businesses. The yellow pages should be so boring, it's going to put me to sleep. Well, I found them to be I found them to be very interesting, actually. I found businesses I never knew existed. I found all kinds of things. It was just a learning experience and it woke me up. So it happened in the wrong way. And I never found an answer to it. You found them interesting too. Yellow pages were really interesting. I wish they'd come back. Google, we do Google now, but yellow pages are interesting. Okay, musing mind state. I sleep well if I don't have to be anywhere or a set time the next morning because I sleep in. That's a good thing. It. I set. I set my alarm, even though I'm retired. I set my alarm to go off at a certain time, and I don't like to hear the alarm, so I wake up about every couple of hours or so to see what time it is, so I can turn the alarm off before it goes off. And if I have to go somewhere that day, then I don't sleep well at all. That is true. If I don't have to go anywhere, I can sleep in. Sleeping in to me is maybe 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. So, and if I go to bed really late to me is like 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock now, but it doesn't even get dark here. I'm looking out the window, and it's. You don't own a tie dye, but yeah. What generation are you in? I said that earlier. I think it might be generational who has tie dyes. I don't even know what it's the. Are we in generation? Why are you millennial? I don't even know what any of them are. There's the Gen X, Gen Z, Gen Z. I don't know. So that was a kid thing. A tie dye was a kid thing. No, that was a college thing when we invented it. The boomers invented it in college. 95. Um 95. Oh, yeah, that's got to be Gen Z, I think. Because my youngest daughter is a millennial. She barely made millennial from the Gen X, and she was born in 81. So I would think that's Gen Z. I don't know. I don't do alphabet soup, so I don't know. From my friend who used to wear Grateful Dead shirts. So yeah, now they've got some Grateful Dead's got some interesting shirts. Yes, the last time I did oh, I'm supposed to have another shirt. The last time I did a live stream, my tie dye was a Santana shirt, and I had never worn it, and I've had it about 20 years, and I had never worn it, and I happened to look at it online to see how much it might be worth. And they've got it on sale for eBay, used ones that are faded and everything, used for over $100. And I thought, my gosh, I need to take this off. I think I'll sell it. When I get motivated, I think I will try to sell it. Think I can get any money for it. It's real nice. I was going to wear Aerosmith on the next one I do. I've got one from Aerosmith. I'm going to saw their tour 2002. 2002. Yeah. I never wore that shirt either. I'm gonna wear that one. That was not tie dye. That's just something I threw out there. But Grateful Dead has a good one. So so yeah. So that's just basically what I say with all the polls and why people. If you haven't heard, if you have and you don't know the answer, that's fine. But the top two answers to what do you do when you go into an establishment first. Um, what do you do first? And the top two answers were look for the bathroom and look for a place to sit. And they were almost tied. And I don't know why people looked. What are you doing in the bathroom? I don't know. I look for the exit. And when I buy tickets, which I rarely do anymore, but when I buy tickets to go to a big arena for a concert or a sporting event, I used to go to hockey games a whole lot. But during the concerts, and you look online to get the tickets, I always get a ticket that is the end seat. It's got to be an end seat. I don't want to crawl over people. It's got to be an end seat. It's got to be near the bathroom or the emergency exit. I look for emergency exit. I need to know where I can run. I'm thinking about leaving as soon as I get there. Is what it is. And I was like, "Where did he go? Where is she? I don't know. I've been home an hour, and you didn't miss me." So, so that's just basically what I was just on here today. I do think I have a vacation plan. I'll just say vacation and other nonsense that pops up, but I don't think sleeping well is. Oh, I don't fly. No, I've flown one time, and that was to Europe. That killed. I get airsick. You don't want to see me fly, but I do want to jump from an airplane, though. I do want to jump from one. Yes, parachute one time. But I would have to have on a train. I do take trains. I like. That's interesting. When I did fly on an airplane, and they had a lot of room back then. They were like in the 70s where you really had room. I had one that I had an aisle seat. I do like the aisle seats for escape purposes. But on the train, when I'm on the train and riding the train, the window seats, if it's an overnight train, you sleep better on a window seat because you don't get bumped into with the traffic, people walking up and down. But so what do you do? Which seat do you like the best? I I looked to fly, I think a year or two ago. I don't even have one of these IDs you have to fly. Um, but I looked to fly, and then when I saw a picture of the plane seats, and it looked like it was just seats all the way across the plane, and I thought, there's no way I'm going to get a middle seat. The window, you like to look out the window? Yeah. I like to be able to move around, feel like I can move around, even though you really can't. But now they have the middle seat. There's no way I'm going to get in the middle seat. Windows for shorter flight, but owl for longer flights, so I don't have to bug anyone to go to the restroom. That is a good thing. See, it all ties back in. We're all going back to the restroom. That is true. You don't have to fumble through people to get on the aisle if you have to get up. There's not a whole lot of getting up on an airplane, though. I don't think you can get up. I don't think there's enough room on those smaller planes. But yeah, I don't do well flying. It doesn't like me. I get I get I get motion sick. I get motion sick on a train, but it I plan for it. So I plan for it to have a whole bag of medicines. I wouldn't pass the inspection thing, the TA, whatever you call it. I don't even fly, but I'd never be allowed on an airplane with everything I have to travel with. But window seats are nice to look out of. If the plane's not full, the plane I took when I went overseas, it took ice. It was, I forget what they call it now, but it was Icelandic Airlines back then. It's Iceland. Well, we stopped over in Iceland, and those planes were really big, and it wasn't full, so they and people got up, moved around a lot. I remember that. That was all right once I got in the air. It's the landing and the takeoff that bothers me. After I'm in the air, I'm fine on the bigger planes. But yeah, I got a window seat. I got to look out the window when we went over some glaciers. Um, I remember looking out the window. We didn't have to sit still. So yeah, it makes for a pretty if we're going over some pretty territory, it or some clouds or whatnot, it is a nicer thing to be by the window. Um, I don't sit still. I can't sit still. That's part of my ADD, ADHD, whatever letters we're going to put on anybody. I don't believe I've got it, but I just can't sit still. So that's why I like to ride trains because I walk up and down the trains, through the different cars, and I stay in the observation area on the observation train car, not my seat. I rarely stay in my seat. After they check my ticket, I'm up walking around, particularly on long stretches. I'm up walking around, seeing who's there, seeing what kind of people are there. Well, you need to get on a train. I know how to get on a train, and I don't know where I don't know where exactly you are, but I'm over here in the States, and I ride the trains over here, and I tell people how. I told one of my neighbors how to ride the train. They asked me, what train do I get on? How do I do this? How do I do that? I've been cross country 6 times. I'm not going to do that again. Oh, you're in Seattle. I went to Portland. I rode the Empire Builder. You ever heard of the Empire Builder? That's the main train a lot of people ride. I didn't go to Seattle. I went to Portland instead. And I drove in the winter of 2019. You have? Okay. That's the last train I've ridden is the Empire Builder. December 2019. Then COVID came and locked everything down. I went through a blizzard in Montana, I think it was. Yeah. But I got to see part of Washington State. The train splits in Spokane. So I decided I'd go to Portland so I could see a different state. I'm trying to see all the states. So you're in Seattle. Okay. Is it hot there? Is it as hot? Is it as hot there as it is everywhere else in the Pacific Northwest? It's not so hot today. It was only. I don't think it got to 90 today. But high of 77. Okay, so your temperature is coming down. Well, everybody be flying up there then, because it's been really, really hot everywhere else. I've got a friend in Arizona. She likes to go up there. Maybe that's where she is because their temperature is like 110 or something. It's ridiculous. It should be nice. I supposed to warm up to the mid 80s this weekend. Okay, that'll be hot for you all then. It's going to get over 100 heat temperature wise here. I mean the heat index. 42 Celsius. I don't know how to compute that to Fahrenheit, but is that hot or cold? Sounds cold to me. I can't do math, and I never learned the Celsius thing. It's supposed to be hot all over the world, just about. If you go from 0 to 32, what is it? Here in Sweden, it's perfect. Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to take a plane, and I am going to go. I've never been to Sweden. 37 is body temperature. Oh, there's 98.6. 98.6. Okay, so that that is 60 degrees. So add 60 degrees, and that 42 would be 100. 100, yeah. Yeah, 100. I 37 here body temperature. I don't think you're living, but it's 107 degrees. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. And I'm hot blooded. The older I get, the more hot blooded I get. I need to go somewhere. I need to go somewhere cool. And I thought I'd go maybe upstate New York for the summers, but they're having the flooding now, and it's hot there too. So it's hot in the whole country. But see, Pacific Northwest is perfect this weekend. Okay, I can't get there in time. I'm not going flying. It takes 3 days to get there, 3 or 4 days to get there in the train. I'm not going to ride the Empire Builder again either. That's like a roller coaster when you go through the Glacier National Park. 20. Okay. Well, that sounds good. It's not that what they say here down south, it's not the heat, it's the humidity that gets you. And that is true. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. So today and tomorrow, it's going to be about 90 degrees, but the humidity is going to be lower. So it feels comfortable outside. But you have 90 degrees at the end of the week when the humidity is really high, and I'm not going outside. I can't even breathe in that. You walk out there and it's just like a heat sauna door knocking you over. But that sounds good. So 42 is 107. Okay, we're gonna go through is 107. So that's about, well, yeah, I think that's what, about 80. Yeah, it's about 80 degrees there in Sweden. That sounds cool right now. 80 degrees. I bet you have low humidity. That sounds. Yeah, I'll book a flight. I'll go over there. I go on the Icelandic, whatever airlines they have, and do a layover there. I've never stopped and spent a few days there. I can't, I can't compute Celsius either. No, it's 60 degrees. Look in the chat thing. It's about 60 degrees different. Fahrenheit's about 60 degrees hotter. So whatever you have to add 60, and you're being the ballpark. Math's not my thing. Now I can do the complex math, like I did algebra and trigonometry, and they wanted me to do what's the other thing? Calculus, and I told them I was too lazy to do calculus. No, it's a different scale. Okay, yeah, 68. Oh, that's cold. 68 degrees. That's my kind of. Yeah, it's about, you add about 60 to it. Oh, you add 40? Oh, I thought it would be like 80. Oh, I don't know. It is a different scale. That's why I use Google. I have to go on Google for everything and get the converter. Is that what you're doing? Here I thought you were so smart. We've got somebody here who knows math. Yeah, the convert that's why they make these things. We don't have to know anything like that anymore. That's why they make them. That's why they made Google, and that's why somebody invented the converter things. Yes, the 60s are wonderful. 60 was a good decade too. But anyway, so well, we had somebody in here. They left. Anybody got anything to say that pressing on your mind? And then if not, I'm going to let you go to sleep, and go for a walk. Seattle can go for a walk and go for sleep. Come to, we're all going to go to Sweden. We're going to go to your house. Is that an invitation? We'll have a party. We'll have a wild INFP party, which is, this is your, in the corners by ourselves. I don't even have my phone over here. I can't even do it. Yeah, Sweden's never been on my list of places to go. It's never been on my list of places not to go, but we'll have to do all that. We're all going to come, yes. Not in the winter time, though. It has to be in the summertime. Unless we're going to. Well, how much snow do you get over there? This is an INFP party. It should be fine. Yes, everybody's going to be in a corner by themselves, looking for the bathroom. I still can't get over that poll. Everybody looks for the bathroom first. That was too funny to me. Okay, so Musing Mindscapes. I like your name, by the way. Any advice for new? And then Radish Raven, Ingrid, you're creator, you can answer this too. Any advice for new INFP YouTube creators? I procrastinated for years, but finally decided to let myself learn and improve as I go. Well, what I would say, the advice would be just get on and do it. Don't plan. We don't plan. We're not very good planners. I think we're excellent planners. We're not very good executioner of the plan. When I decided to do my channel, and I've only had it 2 years, but I just started taking it seriously this year. But I just got on to talk. It was like a journal, and I just started talking. I had no idea anybody was going to watch it, but they did, and I thought, "Whoops, I got to do something now." Um, the advice is to just, I hate to sound like Nike, but to just do it. You do have to have a name. I like your name. You can use that name if you want to, or you can change it. Yeah, you just I think in order to be the hardest part about for an INFP, and I'm going to talk about the challenges, the real challenges. Oh, really? Yeah, I do like that. Yes. Um, the biggest challenges to be a YouTube creator is you have to, if you want to be successful, and successful means, I shouldn't even say that. I think I'm successful because I just like doing it. You have to define what you want to do. I think that would be the first thing. Do you want to monetize it? Do you want to make a living doing it? This is a niche within a niche within a niche within a niche. Um, there are not that many INFP viewers. I mean, it's not Mr. B, so you're not going to get 1 million subscribers. If you are, then I will applaud. We'll have a party. We'll go to Sweden. But yeah, figure out what your end goal is. Why are you doing it? What are you doing it for? Who are you doing it for? And then go from there. Um, and it will evolve. You can just start it, and then it will evolve as you do it. Now, my channel has evolved. I noticed that Ingrid Radish Raven, yours has too. When I first started watching you, was a year or two ago, you were still in med school, and I like that part. I don't know, I just like watching it. And then now you do a lot of different things. Um, and So you do evolve, you grow, and you feel, and you get a feeling for who your viewers are. You get a feeling for what you like to do. Like I like to do the live things. I just discovered that recently. I like to do the live things. I like to do the collaborations with other creators. Um, if you get a channel, if you get a channel there, hit me up and we'll do a collaboration. I've already got Ingrid down there for the fall. Sometime. I already got my fall plan, but yeah, I like doing that more than I like doing just videos. I don't know why, um, but we'll all figure out what we like to do, and as INFPs, we lead with our feelings, and we'll get into that a little bit. So we do what feels right to us, and be true to yourself. Be true to yourself, and those who um, are like you or appreciate you or whatever will find you. Don't try to be who you're not. Don't look at YouTube creators and say, "Oh, I'm going to do that because look at all the subscriptions they've got. Look at all the money they're making. Look at you forget the money part. It's hard." But I think my main focus is to feel comfortable speaking and articulating my thoughts to an audience. Yeah, that's the number one thing I hear from people in general. It's not just INFPs. I get on the gaming site. I will tell you, there is a guy, I can't remember his name, but he's a gamer. He tells you how to make money. It comes up on the YouTube recommendation all the time. how to make money, how to monetize your channel, how to get subscribers, but it's for gamers. And I get a lot out of that. And that comes up there too about how do you speak to other people? Well, that's one thing you have to figure out. Do you want to show your face? Do you want to show something else? Do you want to have a craft that you're doing? Do you want to like play music and show your instrument? You have to figure that part out. Now, me, I don't like showing my face. I just started in the past month showing, yeah, past couple of weeks showing my face. I show socks because that's just my thing. Because INFPs people make fun of our socks, so I show the socks. I don't like showing my face at all. And when I'm trying to say something serious and get my point across and get my insights across, I can't show my face. I get too distracted with the whatever's going on. I get distracted. So I'd rather listen. I get more in a listening mode and a conversation mode. And so I don't show my face. So that helps me to be able to talk when I'm talking to the wall when I'm at home. So I think that helps. And to feel comfortable, just put it out there. I tell you what you do. You have the option whether to publish your videos or not. Make some video. Frank, here's one. Frank James, everybody knows who Frank James is. If you don't look him up, he has like 1 million subscribers. He has his first channel, but he has a second channel on how to do the creations. Yeah, if you want to get into editing or yes, editing drives me nuts, but I do have an editor now. And I tell people when I do collaborations, I said, I think it works better if we just flow. And people I do collaborations with, they usually want to know if I'm going to edit it or what happens if I get stuck. And I'm like, I'll get you out of it. If you're stuck in the mud, I'll give you a push. I'll get you out of it. I'm here. I got your back. I don't like to edit. I don't like to edit because I want to show people what INFPs really look like. I don't edit my stuff at all because I want them to see if I flub, I flub. That's what we do. That's human. And I'd rather be more human than to be polished professional. I don't personally, I don't care for that. But yeah, but getting back, using mindscapes, getting back to not wanting to, how to speak to people, start a channel, do some videos, and then keep them private if you want to, and then practice. And the more you do it, whether anybody sees it or not, and then maybe just show it to friends. There are several options of what you can do. Editing is extremely time consuming. This is exactly why I'm doing live streams this summer, for the exact reason that you said, is because I use a camera. I mean, a regular camera, not an iPhone. So from the camera, I have to take this thing out of that and put it into my laptop, put it into this, it's got to be uploaded twice into my computer, and from the computer into YouTube, and then you do all the YouTube stuff, and it's and you may have to do that on a phone, I don't know, but I think I think it's a little more time consuming with a camera. And if I have to edit something out, it takes forever for me to catch the right spot and delete it exactly right and make it look like it's not jumping. Have y'all seen? I know y'all seen those creators, and it's. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying it drives me nuts to see those creators who have edited to the point that to me it's bad editing, where they jump all the time, and you can tell it's been slice, 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 slice. I don't want to see that. I'm like they have a tick. You used to have to upload it from your phone to your computer. Oh, now the phones go straight to YouTube now, don't they? I mean, I don't know. I don't have an iPhone. I have a flip phone. I don't want one. But I think they go straight to it now. I think. The reason I say that is because I watch the through hikers, the ones that do like thousands of miles of hiking, and they upload from their phone and they don't carry computers with them. So I think you can do it from your phone now, but yeah, it is very time consuming. Yeah, it goes directly now. Okay. But if I wanted to do it, I can't operate a smartphone anyway because I have too much energy in my fingers. And when I get up to try to touch the screen, it just flies all over the place and it drives me nuts. I have a tablet, but the tablet will not do what I need to do. It'll take pictures and it'll take videos, but it won't upload it to anything. And it's just a little cheap $50 thing anyway. It's not anything expensive. So, yeah, it goes directly. So, so when are we going to get the new channel? And I'm talking to Musing Mindscapes. When are we going to get the channel going? If you need any help, you can contact me. I'm an older INFP at Gmail. You can contact me, and I'll help you get started if you want to. I mean, after looking at this live stream and stuff and whatever I do, you probably think I don't want her helping me. I can give you support. I can say go for it. Go for it. Oh, the webcam. Yeah, I'm on the webcam now. Now I've got 4K. I've got a disc that's supposed to be 4K now, but I don't because I watch the videos on TV and they say if you watch videos on TV, you need to use the 4K quality. I don't know why, but I don't think mine don't look 4K. Um, they look better than this webcam, and my webcam doesn't look too bad, but my computer is literally falling. I dropped it one time, and it is literally the case is cracked and falling apart. So it's a PC. I'm gonna get a Mac the next time I get one, see if I can operate it. But that I think they're better. I think most people have Macs, but I do like to work from a computer more than just like a phone or a camera. I looked at GoPros one time when I was doing a lot of hiking and doing a lot of hiking videos. I looked at GoPros and on trains and things. I don't know if I got sense enough to work those. Um, that's above my pay grade. I just wanted to do. I'm like you, Ingrid. I just want to do something simple. I just want to get on here and I using it as an excuse is it's the message. It's not about me. It's about the message, which is true. But that's my escape from not having to do all the technical stuff. And what I do tell people, I say what you. I appreciate that. I just created a channel today and uploaded an intro video. Okay, well, walking is good. YouTube this year for 2023 likes for us to be outside, so that'll be really good. Can you tell us what your channel name is, or you want to keep that a secret? Because I'll go look at it if it's showing. Yeah, yeah, welcome. I'll give you a shout out. You get a shout out now. Oh, it's Musing Mindscapes. Okay, great. Okay, everybody on the playback. Most people are on the. Well, we've had quite a few people here today, but most people watch it on the playback. It'll have Musing Mindscapes. Check them out. Check it out. Is it about INFPs or is it about? Do you know what topic it's going to be about? Your channel, or just about anything? It's from an INFP, but is it going to be about INFP or anything like that, or just your things that come to your mind while you walk, which will be about an INFP, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to be nosy, but I'm trying to be nosy. We're good listeners. It's your turn to talk now. I'm just going to sit here. Got quiet. The room got quiet. They all ran to the bathroom. Oh, great. Great. Oh, that's good. Well, we'll check it out. Find out a little bit about poetry, a little bit about video. See, that's where it comes in. The more you do it and the longer that you have a channel, you'll figure out what you like the best. Okay, well, good night. Good night. Get some sleep. Have a good day tomorrow. Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to get off here. I've been here almost an hour. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get off here and see the Musing Mindscapes video. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, okay. I still want to know what everybody wants to run to the bathroom for. Have a good day tomorrow. Have a good day. Glad you stopped. Maybe we made you sleepy enough. Yeah, it takes a while to get used to being in front of the camera. This is the first time I've done it on a regular basis. Um, I've been on YouTube. I've been on YouTube about 5 years, and on other channels. This one is I'm starting my third year, and now is the first time I've been comfortable being on camera. So you're not the only one who doesn't want to be on camera, and you're most definitely not the only INFP who doesn't want to be on camera or doesn't feel comfortable. So you do what you do. It's your message. People will find you. The right people will find you, and don't worry. Um, and don't look at your subscribers. I do just because I think it's funny because they come and go all the time. But don't get hung up on that. Just get hung up. Just be appreciative of who's there and who watches. And YouTube really is doesn't really care that much about subscribers. Oh, well, thank you. You just discovered me the last 2 weeks. I've been here for 2 years. I know it's the algorithm. You have to get with the YouTube algorithm. And since I've done the live streams and I've done I got 2 podcasts with YouTube. I'm playing the game now, and they're going to shut me down for saying this. But they're showing me around to more people. The yeah, they're I look at the analytics and they are showing me recommending me to more people. I don't think they were recommending me at all until recently, the last month or two, to be honest, when I started doing all this. So, but you can do a live stream when you walk. If you've got the capability, you don't have to show your face to do a live stream. And they do like YouTube does like live streams. And they do like live streams. They like shorts, but not a lot of shorts. They like a lot. You kind of have to play their game. But I'm glad you did find me. What name were you? You said you changed your name. What name were you before? Would I know it or not? We have a secret agent in the room. Oh, okay, okay. I like using Mindscapes better. Yeah, I think I know that. Yes, yes, I've seen that. Yes, I recognize that. Yeah, I vaguely do. I recognize that. I appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate you finding me and coming back. And I'm going to go check you out too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this stream. We've been here almost an hour. It's been fun talking to you. I'm glad you showed up. I'm going to go look at your channel now. So I'm going to leave. And until next time, everybody here, stay safe. But before you stay safe, I want you to comment below, and you can like or unlike. YouTube doesn't care. And I appreciate you. And whoa, now my computer's doing all kinds of funny things. And my voice is leaving. And you too. Stay safe.